is Janae, once you got to know her and watched her play, was she kind of a triple-double waiting to happen at some point this year, just based on all the things that she can do?
Yeah, I mean, I think you've kind of seen it. She's been really close a couple times, and normally it's kind of her points. We've challenged her to get on the glass a little bit better, definitely without Shay being out when we go small. Janae's got to help us rebound. She's a willing passer. Maybe more so than she should be at times, but even Tem said it, like, she goes 1 for 6 and ends up with a triple-double. The kid just cares about winning. Kind of wanted to reward her and let her chase that down the stretch. Happy it happened.
Moving her to the point, how much has that opened up her game, but also opened up your offense?
Yeah, it's when we were on that plane ride to West Virginia, the original plan was to move her to the point because we didn't want Abby to get pressured against West Virginia, and thought like them putting a 4 on Janae, they would kind of give them fits. And after the game, it was like, man, we got to stay with that. Abby has excelled off the ball. Cass obviously hitting transition or trail threes. Janae is such a willing passer. When you have those 3 kids running in transition, and the other thing that maybe people don't notice, we have better flow when Ricky's in the game. Obviously, we miss Shay's points in the paint and just her presence of being there, and obviously we're doing a really good job, and Ricky's being really confident of wanting the basketball in there. But we just have better flow in transition when Ricky's out there, and that allows Janae to find her shooters in transition. Now, I wish we would have made a couple early, but I thought, I think Matt and Cass rushed a couple of them, but other than that, those are great looks.
When will you get Rashea back, or do you know yet?
No, I don't know that we know. I think she's just about. I think she starts the bike tomorrow, so just a matter of letting that bone heal all the way, and then her getting back in shape.
Now, you've been very positive with Cass as far as just shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. I mean, I asked her if she was 0 for 6, would she have had an opportunity to go 0 for 6 last year in a game? I don't think she would have. But just for you to kind of stick with her and keep reinforcing that this is what you do, how much do you think that has just really settled in with her and cemented her as a player this year?
Honestly, well, like as a shooter, if you're looking over your shoulder every time you shoot it and think, I have to make it to stay in the game, that puts a lot of pressure on your shots. And I was fortunate enough when I played here, I didn't really feel that pressure, but when I went to play in the WNBA, that was the pressure I felt. Like I had to make a shot to stay in, and just, I told her, like, it's okay. Like we actually chased down a lot of her shots in transition and got offensive rebounds there in the first half, but the kid works her tail off. She does. We shoot 3 times a week, just rhythm shots, seeing the ball go through the basket. And I know I've said it before, she's everything you want to coach. And I think once we've learned that she can battle 4s, it just allows her to play through those missed shots, because she's going to battle inside against, mismatches, and she's going to be there in help side. She's going to take a charge. She's going to box out. She's going to do all the little things that you don't even see outside of making 3s.
Last year, this team only won 7 games. Different season because of COVID, didn't play a full schedule, but now you've won number 8. The significance of that on this group is what? Nothing.
We have a game on Tuesday. That's the most important game. We have our own things inside our locker room, and they're going to stay inside our locker room. But I don't know how many people outside of our locker room, including yourself, that would think that this team would be 8-4 right now, with a chance to go 9-4 before Christmas break. They fight, and it's not always pretty. I mean, we win by 6, and a couple turnovers there at the end of the game that, just lackadaisical, but growing up and maturing. But I love coaching them. They fight so hard for us every day. They practice hard. They play hard, but they practice even harder, and I think that's translating to games for us.
Yeah, led the first quarter by 2 points, and then came out and had an 8-1 run, and then won that quarter 19-10. What was the mentality that you talked about to the kids, in that break, that quarter break?
Yeah, just defensively, just being a little bit locked in, a little bit more locked in than what we were. They ran the ball in transition really well, and our transition defense wasn't great. There in the first half, or in the first quarter, and it wasn't great in the third quarter either. But we were able to cause some turnovers. We were able to get out in transition. We picked up. I mean, we were aggressive so much we were in the bonus really early, but we were able to fight through that and play through it. you know, give them credit. They knocked down some shots. They knocked down some tough shots and hit some pull-up jumpers. And, you know, if people hit pull-up jumpers, you know, you kind of sometimes you got to just pat them on the butt and tell them good shot. But they hit some of those shots today. But, you know, thankfully for us, we hit a couple more. All right, thanks, guys. If I don't see you on Tuesday, have a good